What's up, guys? Philip at Trade Genius. All right, in this video, we're going to take a look at Litecoin, specifically the halving event that's coming up in August. And we're going to take a look at the past halving event and how that affected price and what we can look forward to on this next one coming up. That's going to affect the inflation rate of Litecoin, basically cutting it in half. All right, so let's take a look at that in this video.
Trade Genius.
Guys, here's another trade we closed out on Ripple, 11% move plus, almost 12% actually. Not a very long hold. Again, these are some of the things that we're doing in the room. So if you guys want to join us, go ahead and head over to tradelikeagenius.com. Take advantage of special number 1. We got a discount going on that. Litecoin, guys. Here we have a weekly chart. Basically, I have these two red vertical lines. So this was the last halving event for Litecoin. That happened back in August of 2015. This is a Litecoin dollar chart from Bitfinex. They tend to go back longer than most on TradingView. So you can see where we had this run up. I want you to take a look though. Look at where we ran up on this chart, weekly chart, 32 bars or about 224 days before the halving event. Basically had put in a bottom, went sideways, very brief spike bottom, and then started running back up. And if we look at where we ran up, from that point, it was about 17 bars or 119 days out. All right, so you have a couple of bottom areas there. If we take this time frame over here and we apply it to here, we've kind of seen something very similar. We've had a bottom very close to the same amount of time out from the next halving, and we're starting to climb higher. So can we expect a pullback? Sure, but we want to also keep in mind that we have a lot of room that we can run back up to see these highs like we had in this previous one. And halving events are one of the strongest driving factors that you'll see when it comes to these cycles on these cryptos, Litecoin, Bitcoin. And so this is a very powerful thing. Again, we were telling our clients to get in at $28 as an optimal entry point, and have since recommended we take some off there. There is the also thing that you need to realize too. Bitmain has a ton of Litecoin, and Bitmain hasn't been doing that great financially. So if there's a fly in the ointment, it's going to be that in regards to Litecoin. They do hold quite a bit of it. Then that could affect if they had to like market dump, but I haven't seen anything to that effect. And if Bitmain can't stabilize its financial resources, then they stand to have a lot of upside as far as holding on to that stash, because there is quite a bit of upside on Litecoin as we head into these next bull cycles on crypto. If we look at, we take this off the log chart, okay, and we go back to a regular chart and we zoom in here, what you will see is that we have on the weekly, there's not a lot of accumulation when we get above this area here of about $60 or so. At that point, you can see price can move fairly quickly through this range, and there's a lot of resistance basically right at about $50. That's a nice round number, but I think in Bitcoin, which is we're kind of right up against that, right? So if we can clear this, we start breaking above 50, 51, and we start moving up into this range, your next level that we're going to see resistance at is probably going to be the top end of this volume node. So there's a decent amount of upside potential here. Now, yes, we can pull back from this 50 level, but I think the pullbacks, the dips will be bought just because of the cycle that we're in ahead of the halving event. So again, we're at some resistance here at this point, right at where we're at now. But if we can start breaking above that, we're going to start breaking into this volume node, and then above that, guys, it gets as far as volume profile goes, it gets pretty skinny. So we could see a fairly quick move up. Just keep in mind with Litecoin, when it has these sharp moves, you're wanting to take profit on those. It tends to pull back rather quickly after some sharp moves up. So just keep that in mind with Litecoin. It's just kind of its nature. So I think what we'll see probably is something to the effect of, you could see a move, have a move up, we pull back, and then we move up into the halving, then it kind of just drifts sideways, and then for a while, stabilizes, and then as Bitcoin starts getting toward it closer to its halving, it'll drag Litecoin up. So something along those lines there, as far as future price action, would be probably realistic to expect. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to kind of show you guys with Litecoin, the halving event. These are the times where you see a lot of appreciation in Litecoin price. So we'll keep covering Litecoin on the channel now that we're getting into more of a cycle up, and we'll probably see more volatility in the price of Litecoin. So we'll keep tabs on that on a weekly basis. But anyway, I thought I'd share that with you guys. Litecoin looking to see some increases as we approach that halving event, August 2019. So about 6 more months. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.
Trade Genius.